So here's the question. What is the best, most flexible, most efficient, and the most powerful way to pass your estate from one generation to the next? All together? A trust. That's right. Now please understand what I'm about to say. This is not an opinion. This is not up for debate. If you're an accountant that deals with trusts, if you're a financial planner that had to pass a test, if you're a lawyer who practices in this area, 100% agreement that the trust is the best, most flexible, most cost-efficient, and the most powerful way to pass your estate from one generation to the next. What is a trust? It's simply this. A trust is a contract. They've been around for hundreds of years. Every state in this country has separate and distinct trust laws written by the legislature and created by the courts. It's a well-established vehicle for passing your estate from one generation to the next and to do a lot of other things too. So a trust is this. If you're using it for passing your estate on to the next generation, it can be used for all kinds of things. The person who sets up the trust is referred to as the settlor. Sets up the trust, settlor. Sometimes called the trustor, and the IRS always refers to him as the grantor. Settlor, trustor, grantor. The person who administers the trust is called the trustee. And when you're using a trust to pass your estate to the next generation, the person who sets up the trust and the person who administers the trust is almost always the same person. And then that person dies, and a new trustee steps in. Obviously not a new settlor, not a new trustor, not a new grantor, because that's the original person, but a new trustee steps in and administers the trust under the terms of the trust. The concept is super simple. Trusts have been around for hundreds of years. Wills have been around for thousands of years. But trusts have been around for hundreds of years. Not a lawyer scheme, not an accountant scheme, not a scheme of contracts. In every state in this country, there's a section of law devoted to trusts and how they operate. Now let me explain to you the magic.